All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Devil's a Part-Timer, Episode 8. And we have the new character brought in.
Causing conflict.
Yes, lots of conflict. She's potentially an infiltrator.
Yes, almost guaranteed an infiltrator.
But right now she is a threat to Chi-Chen.
Yes.
Because she is...
the double-decker girl.
A double-decker girl. And right now, that is her name. Like, as far as things are concerned, we're calling her double-decker girl.
Did she have an actual name? Possibly.
But who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? She's double-decker girl. Until she becomes backstabby McTrader, infiltrator.
Yes.
Infiltrator. That's
right.
Double-decker girl. Added on. Yeah. Right. But in particular, Mao and Amelia have kind of continued the... it's not like I like you or anything, and you're so annoying and stuff. But someone attacked Amelia, the hero, at a convenience store.
Right.
With some purple laser blast from his or her eye, which is something slightly different we've seen from Lucifer.
Even though it's the same color, which is very suspicious.
Which means it could have been Lucifer, but it probably wasn't.
It's probably double-decker girl.
So it's probably double-decker girl. Wow, it is hard to say. But there's a possibility that it's also someone new, and that double-decker girl is just, an innocent, person that really moved in recently with her very formal speech and not being aware of the customs and the like of this land.
I guess we'll have to wait until Mickey T comes back from her vacation
to
get some proper information on this new inhabitant.
Yes. So without further ado, let's get into this episode and see what happens.
志保ちゃん、
It's like a mission.
取ってつけたように私たちを理由にしないで、正面からぶつかりなさい。
Yes.
はい。
And then she shifted into the... but I'm just a boy girl.
おや貞夫殿、お客人が。
ちょっと待って。
Is she doing here?
志保ちゃん。
もう朝か。俺、僕どこに座ればいいの？
He's got like a set of cardboard boxes all connected together.
っていうか、なんで優先より扱いが下なのさ。お客様優先。だいたいこれ、この前の杉屋の容器じゃないの？いただきます。
いただきます。
おい！
私も鈴野さんみたいにお料理うまくなりたいです。私も手料理をご馳走していると言えば聞こえはいいが、実際には押し付けがましく食材の消費を手伝わせているだけだ。仕事が見つかるまで食費を節約するためとはいえ、夏場に心を腐らせかねない。ところでどんなお仕事を考えてるの？正社員などと贅沢は言わない。最低限の生活さえ営める方向ならそれでいい。方向って今時
ならうちの店来れば？じいちゃんもいるからあまり緊張しないで新人研修できるし。
いやいや、そっちの緊張はないけど別の緊張があるでしょう。
最近シフト薄いこと多いから人手欲しいし。
普通気づくだろ、女子高生。
How can you not notice?
じいちゃんもそう思わん。
Seriously.
はい。
ダメだ。
Dead inside completely.
まあ、そう請求に決めることないわよ。知り合いがいる職場ってメリットと同じくらいデメリットもあるものよ。志保殿もその際にはよろしく頼む。はい。
仕事もそうですが、とりあえず服装とか持ち物などなんとかしてあげてはいかがですか？
確かに私のタンスの中身は乏しく、カバンや履物の類もない。まさか和服しか持ってないわけじゃないわよね。洋服の持ち合わせはない。お待たせした。それ着替えたの？ああ、本当に和服しか持ってないんだ。何か？いや、いい。じゃあ行こうか。
魔王様、佐々木さんをきちんとお宅までお送りするのですよ。
お前は俺のお袋か。
魔王さんの自転車。
デュラハン号な。
The Dulahan, yeah, that's
後ろに
right.
荷台ないんですね。
でもシティサイクルってみんなそんなもんだろ？
ちょっと残念。
都内だと2人乗りは2万円以下の罰金だぜ。
知ってますし。
Yeah, I know.
でもそういうことじゃなくって。今日鈴野さん出かけちゃいましたけど、お弁当どうするんですか？
どうするって、いや特に何も考えては。
なら もしよかったら私お弁当作ってきていいですか？
Very smooth.
まあ芦屋も俺がジャンクフードばっか食うよりはちーちゃんの手作り弁当の方が安心するし、
That's a great way to respond to a
お
girl
言葉に甘えよう
offering
か。
I know.
じゃあ芦屋さんが安心できるように栄養バランス考えて作らなきゃですね。
ちーちゃん、そのさ、気にならないの？俺たちがさ、
遊佐さんとはメールのやり取りしてるんで、魔王さんが何をしたのかも少しだけ知ってます。でもそんなこと知る前に魔王さんのこと
She's so
好き
forward.
になっちゃいました
Yeah,
から。
she's just clue in, dude.
そんな顔しないでください。本当にそんなんで世界征服目指してるんですか？
いやでも
He's like,
遊佐さんは私が魔王さんを好きになって後悔しないように止めてくれたけど、
Wow, I think
私は
this is the most
自分で
like,
魔王さんを好きになったん
normal
です。
like or
だ
not
から
dramatic
好
like
きで亡くなる時
confession
も
ever.
自分で
It's
決めま
great.
まったくこれだから人間ってのは恐ろしいな。
そうですよ。
That's
特に
right.
女の子は舐めてると大怪我じゃ済みませんからね。
心しとくよ。
well
貞
done,
夫殿
Chichan.
愛されてるな。
Jeez, double decker
さんの
girl.
こと好きになっちゃいましたのあたりから、自分の心に素直である千穂殿はとても高潔で可愛らしいと思う。どんな相手であろうと。
Oh my god.
ああ、そのことなんだが、実は私は電車に乗ったことがない。一体どうやって笹塚まで
Yeah,
来
I
た
was
の？
gonna say.
Right.
私はゲートを使って直
Yeah,
接笹塚に降り立ったんだが。
Right.
ああ、そういう今
Wait, did you just say gay? Yeah.
あなた園庭イスラ
Called
から
it.
来た
Too
の？
easy.
気づいていたのではないのか？
So she wasn't even trying to blend in.
あなたから言ったではないか、魔王を狙っているのかと。
Oh.
その後あなたは魔王に近づけば不幸になる、うかつに近づくなと忠告してくれただろう。正体を察してああ言ってくれたわけではないのか？察すればあなたの正体に気づけるのよ。
I
お
love
かし
this.
いとは思わなかったのか？引っ越してきたばかりの私のような痛い気な少女が自分でそれ言う？乗り込んで
Call yourself
海外しく世話を焼くなどありえないだろう。あなたにそう言われるとものすごく腹立たしいわ。じゃあ一体どういうつもりで魔王を狙っているのかなどと聞いてきたのだ。まさか私が魔王と結託して教会に復讐でも企んでると思ったわけ？やっぱり昨日コンビニで襲ってきたのはあなたね。
Yep.
コンビニでお惣菜？あれ？ペイントボールの痕跡も匂いもない。私はそんなことはしていない。
Oh,
勇者エ
okay.
ミリアの実力は知っている。会社に遅刻したくないから詳しい話は新宿に着いてからね。日本ってそういう国なの？離せ！私はここで立ち止まるわけには。あくまでも私の邪魔をする気か！
Alright, this is very endearing to her character. Just having like literally. Oh. She hasn't eaten.
Well, she's in a kimono in probably like
Yes.
summertime.
Yeah.
まさかテレビ見てスイートの中に人がなんてセリフ本当に。その前にこれだけは言わせてほしい。あなたに対してオルバメイヤーが行った不義に関してはお詫びのしようもない。私をエンテイスラ人だと知らずに見せた態度を見れば、あなたが魔王と共闘しているという話も間違いなのだろうということはわかる。じゃあ私これから仕事だから、あとは会社が終わってからにしましょう。
やっぱ今日は客少ねえな。迎えに
Oh,
できた洗濯機
Sentucky
に
Fried
全部
Chicken. That's right. Yeah.
それに木崎さんすげえやべえ笑顔なんですけど。
ブルーワン前日比が 80% を割っている。なぜこんな日から本社へ行かねばならんのだ。私の同期にはライバルとの熾烈な戦いに敗れ
Oh my
上に縄
God.
に飛ばされた者もいる。
マジっすか？
グリーンランド行きは嫌だよな。
はい。
私が許可する。どんな手を使って
Any
も
means
構わん。
necessary.
洗濯機を倒せ。
Defeat them.
お忙しいところ失礼します。店長さんはいらっしゃいますか？
申し訳ございません。店長の木崎は本日不在でして、よろしければ私が要件を受けたまわりますが。
Call them a
困った人
human.
なの。
猿江美月と申します。ご挨拶が遅れて
He's
申
gonna
し
try
訳
and
ない。
hire him over.
何せ忙しくて。
Oh.
それにしても幡ヶ谷はいい街で
Yeah,
す
he's
ね。
making small
住
talk.
宅地とビジネス街の狭間で客層は豊か。うわ美しい。ぜひあなたのそのたおやかな手で私のためだけにお持ち帰りのセット
What
を
is
作って
this guy?
お嬢さん。
近々敵情報が入ってくる。
Right,
草を
intel.
放ったからな。
Oh.
魔王様の王様。
Yeah, yes.
ロシア。センタッキーフライドチキン。
Yes.
徹底的に調
He's
査
gonna
させてい
fall in
ただ
love
き
with
ま
their
す。
food. Watch this. It's gonna go horribly wrong.
エミ殿。エミ殿、ようやく奉公を終えられたか。結局は服買っちゃったのね。お金そんなに持ってたの？換金率の高いものを持っていたので、いくつかを麦表という店で買い取ってもらった。
これは
貴重なものを捨て値で手放してなければいいんだけど。どうだ、ちゃんと買えたぞ。金額をお確かめの上、お金を入れてください。領収書が必要な方は領収書ボタンを押してください。この上
What
何
else do you demand of me?
偉い偉い。貞夫殿の職場を見に行きたいんだ。一緒に行ってくれまいか。ちょっと貞夫、聞いたことがあるような。私を彼に近づけたくないのはわかるが、私も引き下がるわけにはいかない。何それ？何？もしかして修羅場に遭遇してる？あのさ、おせっかいだってことは分かってるんだけどさ、
No, it's not your business.
こういう場合基本的にワンサイドじゃ解決しないよ。第三者だからリカそんなんじゃない。
You might need a
仕方ないな、付き合うよ。で、貞夫氏どこにいるの？幡ヶ谷のマグロ鍋だから。ちょっと一緒ですじゃん。
Okay, well, we had a very kind of overt confession from two of our characters in this respect.
Right.
And,
Very different kinds of
and both of them
confessions.
were quite kind of emotionally driven. It was kind of funny because for Chi-chan, she's been trying to make it abundantly clear to Mao, who's an idiot,
Right.
that, you know,
And she found that he
loves
actually
him.
said it.
And
It's
she
like, good job.
And she confessed straightforward to him in a one-on-one context.
Well, she thought it was one-on-one.
For the most part,
Yeah.
it was because Double Decker Girl, as I'm just continue
Right.
to call her.
That is her name.
That is her name now. She was not aware that she was present. Chi-chan
Right.
didn't know.
Exactly.
So her words were pure and perfect and
From the heart.
and cute and just wonderful. And Mao probably is going to, at the very least, you know, kind of, I would say, be positive towards her advances. Like, he's not going to straight up reject her.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, it's not going to go anywhere probably serious because he seems to be more along the lines of, well, I'm not human, so I can't
Right.
really do relationships here.
And
in the you know, all the way kind of thing.
And Ashiya is already the mom of this household.
That's true. That's very true. But in particular, that would make her a daughter, not a mom, if she was brought into the house under that context. Because as we know, Mao is just another kid of Alciel's. Like, not in the
They're all just
Alciel is
Ashiya's
his own
kids.
husbando and waifu.
That's
like this,
right.
He
So
doesn't
contained
need.
package,
He
man.
doesn't need Mao. Mao needs him. That's-
Everybody needs him.
Yes, exactly.
And that's why he was recovering for so long, because
Right.
he was just getting worked to
But
the
there was a
bone.
good plot revelation in that
Yeah.
Double Decker Girl is obviously an infiltrator,
Right.
and
And
she is
she-
the one from the Inquisition, but they're calling themselves the Reformation. That was
Right.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Because no one expects the Inquisition, but they're like, no, we don't want that to be
Yeah,
a
that's
meme, so
bad
let's
publicity,
just
you
call
know.
ourselves the Reformation now.
And she wasn't trying to hide it from
No,
Amelia.
she was trying to be
Right.
indirect with her communication.
Right, yeah, but being very clearly like, yes, I'm here, I'm back up, yeah, and
Yeah,
all
I'm
that.
gathering intel on the Dark Lord.
Exactly, right.
That's hilarious. And
And she
Amelia, of
put two and
course,
two together.
thought it was that she was, you know,
Right.
attracted to
Uh-huh.
Mao and therefore trying to court him essentially in that way. But the miscommunications in this
It's like,
episode were
what? Where did you
so
get that
good.
from?
So good.
I love when there's comedy from miscommunication. It can
Yes.
it can be like it's not always good, but it can be just just amazing.
Right,
blend
because
them well.
just pure melodrama based on communications can oftentimes be pretty
Yes.
bad. But when you add in the comedic
But-
element, oh, it's so good. In
Yeah.
particular, I really liked how they kind of had almost a montage of her just dealing with the real world stuff at the train station. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
episode was kind of her episode
Yes.
to be kind of given depth.
Mm-hmm.
We now find out that her goal is to defeat the Dark Lord and bring
Right.
Amelia home. But she's not the one that attacked Amelia. And I
Right.
sense that she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back and say maybe it was Lucifer.
It could be Lucifer. It could have been the Sentucky Fried Chicken manager, because he does
Oh my
have
gosh.
he does
have blue hair.
he has the hair color. And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That would give an excuse for there to be essentially a corporate battle, like
Oh
a
my
true
gosh.
manifestation
Oh my
of the struggle
gosh.
that they have done
That's
with magic.
genius. Yes. Blue hair of that color is also a dead giveaway that he's not a throwaway character.
Exactly, yeah.
It's thinking a little bit meta in a way, but it's
but
like
not that
not that hard either
Yeah.
to figure out. I mean, this is anime. Like, if
Right.
you give someone light blue hair,
Yeah.
they're somewhat of at least a side character.
Yep.
So this creepy guy who gave Chi-chan the heebie-jeebies, I think actually, because Chi-chan has had, psychic connections with people from the other side in the past,
Yeah.
I think her getting the heebie-jeebies might even be a
Her picking
form
up
of
on it?
subtlety that this guy has some kind of ill intent
Sure.
towards Mao.
Sure, I could totally
And
see
him
that.
showing up now, in terms of timing for the plot,
Mm-hmm.
with in conjunction us finding out that she wasn't hit with the paintball by
right,
the
yeah.
by the other guy at the
Yes.
convenience store. This one, and I'm so stupid. Chi-chan said he reeked of cologne. The reason why he sprayed cologne all over himself is because
Because
the
of the
paint
paint.
makes a nasty smell, and you mix the paint smell with the cologne. Dude,
Oh, okay.
we are geniuses. You clued in, like, without any data that he's going to be...
Well, because it would just be so funny.
It's
It'd be
just-
so funny to him being like, "How dare you attack McDonald's like this? We will
Right.
come out on top." No, Sentucky Fried Chicken
Yes.
is the way of the future.
But now it makes sense.
That is
That's
good-
some
good
that's some
observation.
clever
Yeah.
clever work there, show. I mean, watch it just not be right, and we just jumped on a red herring or a light blue herring, like as hard as possible. But it's totally that's what it totally
It
should
totally,
be.
yeah, that would be so great. That would
Because
be
then
awesome.
you could have a war between the two fast food joints where there are the magical people on one side and the magical people on the other. And, they can basically trade jabs at each other across the street.
with
you know?
Mickey T as being the moderator.
Mickey T, I think Mickey T being a magical being, like obviously,
Right.
is kind of a cool like thing for now. But she's not relevant to the plot until she comes back from vacation.
And a part of me almost wonders, like, oh no, is she never going to like actually
Sure.
be a thing in this season, where that's something that was like for later?
It would be
But-
cool to have her show up at the last second, like the
Sure.
very last second.
Yes.
I think that would be apropos, particularly because I don't think we really care what side she's on. Like, we just want
Just
to
as
like
long as
have
she's
some
there.
more awkward moments with her. I love that
Oh, yeah.
whole picture gag, and that's kind of
Yes.
done now. But
Right.
LCL being sent on the covert investigation mission is amazing. I think
Clutching
also,
his coin purse very tightly.
he doesn't have to be a customer to enter the store. That's
No,
not
no.
that's not a law.
Absolutely not.
But him going there
Mm-hmm.
and potentially the manager being some kind of being from beyond and from Entaila,
Yes.
LCL might pick up on that.
Sure.
And his investigation might be fruitful in that regard.
It's possible. I don't know if this would be something that like Satan would have picked up on, but what if he actually, the Sentucky Fried Chicken guy, was using magic to steal away some of the customers, kind of influence their minds a bit or something?
Oh, so
You
he's
know?
playing dirty, essentially.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah,
I mean, they
maybe
don't
he
have
casts-
to do that.
Maybe if he's on the side of the good ones, the good guys over there in Entaila, maybe he casts some kind of aura of like I don't know, attraction or something. That,
Exactly.
When people walk towards the area, they're like, I was thinking about McDonald's, but now for some reason I'm thinking
about that Sentucky Fried Chicken.
But if you think about this logistically, because they just opened, it's a novelty thing.
Exactly.
That's very
common. That is.
When like a Chipotle opened up near my old workplace, everyone freaked out. Like everyone lost their minds, and we basically had Chipotle like all the time, like for the next like month or so. But then people got tired of it,
and then it just went down to a more mellow amount. Yeah.
But yeah, that is a thing. But this was a weird end to the episode because it's like mid plot of the like the acts, the things that are going on. Multiple plot lines. Oh no, what will happen? End the episode.
Yeah, end the episode. And it's like, because in the first episode when they dealt with like, say, Satan wondering like, should I use magic to fix the fryer for the black pepper fries?
Right.
It was very like dramatic. And like, oh no, this is the end of the world here. The fryer is broken. What are we gonna do? And here it was more of like a melancholy, more subdued, like this is the end of the world type thing. Sure. Much worse situation.
Much worse.
But it wasn't like played up to be as like tense. So yeah, it did feel a little bit strange that they ended it there. But that means that maybe a fair portion of the next episode's plot will revolve around what Ashiya does and discovers.
Very possible. Also, Chi-chan was very, very cute and confessing to Mao. But I almost feel like horrible for her because like by some of the laws of like anime protagonists that have a somewhat harem around them, right? Mao's not going to do anything about that, and it kind of sucks. Cause
it really sucks because if you think about it, like as far as anime confessions go, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times they'll play up the whole idea of like when it's like you're super nervous and you're like and then you just sort of say it and you blurt it out and it's like just and then you're just like, what did I just do? But they didn't do that here. It was like
confidently declared it.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Even if she, as soon as she saw Double Decker Girl, she quickly grabbed the Dullahan and pedaled away at lightning speed.
I think with her character, she's grown accustomed to being in one-on-one situations with him at McDonald's.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's a real thing, though. If you have an attraction for someone and someone else basically, also they're Chi-chan's a kid, so like when you bring someone else into the dynamic and they're like, oh yeah, I heard the whole thing, and just but Chi-chan's faces this episode, her reactions, her everything hilarious. Were so funny.
Like when
the
she
very
gets
beginning
to the
one, the very beginning one,
and Double Decker Girl there and is there, and she's just like, and just sweat like pouring down her face.
I feel almost bad for the edited reaction people because you didn't get the full reaction of it, probably because it cuts a bit through the intro. So. We were dying of laughter. That was so good. With Chi-chan in particular, they could kind of play up a little bit of that she has maybe some yandere tendencies, but every time they come, I'm not saying they were going to.
Okay,
but I'm saying they could with those faces, but because they have her moment like way back when they were like, another girl, nah, Mao-san, nah, just freaking out. But it was more of indignant that he seems to be like kind of whimsical with his attention.
Right.
But in this, it's more of the, what do I do?
Yeah.
Not like, what do I do to these people? But the, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Although there was that one little throwaway line that she gave of like, being trifling with, girls' emotions, you'll be lucky to end up in the infirmary or something like that.
You'll be lucky to end up in intensive care.
I
think that part was more of just her playing off her own confidence and trying to show Mao that she is she's a confident young woman and she doesn't need him, she wants him. And there's a very cool, attractive difference to that. Like, in some ways, I would almost say, like, anyone confessing, like, loved someone, kind of take note here, because if you try to communicate how much you need someone, that's actually not attractive.
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, yeah, but it's also just not attractive as much. I mean, it might be for some people, but I would say generally speaking, declaring that you want someone, basically you have that desire, but you are totally your own person. You don't need them in your life in order to be the best version of who you are.
Yep.
That's a really attractive thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to say that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, this episode was quite comedic.
Yes.
There was the train station bits that were really funny.
Yeah.
There was the
What more will you demand of me?
The ATM.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yep.
The miscommunications were freaking hilarious.
Like that, I did okay. Because I was
even like the part with I was gonna say this real quick, but even the part with Lucifer where he's trying to like, hey, there was some fried chicken, right? Fried chicken, and he's like going on and on and on about fried chicken, while all these other people are having like a legit conversation, and I'm like trying to read both subtitle things. Like, is he ever gonna shut up about the fried chicken? Like, Lucifer, shut up! Like, there's more important things going on.
Well, what's funny is that he basically roots for Sentucky Fried Chicken too.
No, that's the possibility. Lucifer is trying to make a play. He's bringing in other people. The Sentucky Fried Chicken guy. He likes. Now I'm going. I'm that guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the theories on the wall. I'm like trying to bring out how Lucifer was the one that connected the thing there, but actually we know it's this person and everything like that. So, we'll see. Maybe Lucifer does make a play with this person, and he told them where Emi might be, or something like that.
Sure.
Who knows?
I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot what it was.
Sorry.
But there were a lot of cool things they did this episode, just as far as making it really funny. It's weird though, because when I think about like what this episode means in the grand scheme of things, not that much.
Other than with Double Decker Girl, not that much. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And again, props on that, because they made it so obvious that it's like, this is the Inquisition person. I'm like, I hope they don't do some kind of reveal or whatever, because it's not a reveal. And the fact that they did this was so great, because
best way to do the reveal.
Because it's basically almost like breaking the fourth wall and saying to the audience, yes, of course. Yeah, it was obvious. Right. How did this character not notice?
That's pretty genius now that you think about it, that if they had revealed to the audience, basically us, any other way, it would have been a little bit kind of like, yeah, cool, whoa, but in this way we're like, oh my gosh, Amelia, she was trying to tell you, but the way she's learned how to communicate in this world, or just her personality even,
and the idea that she's not going to say anything overt in front of Satan, Lucifer, and Ashiya, right?
That too. So right. She's like, obviously, we're talking in code, right?
Yeah.
But see, that's the other thing that kind of builds up that Emi does still potentially have some kind of maybe feelings for Mao, because she assumes that
exactly projecting
has
and all
to be
that.
the projecting. You have to be a girl that's attracted to Mao. That's how it has to be. But she was doing that based on. I mean, Chi-Chan kind of being a similar situation like with Chi-Chan. Right. She wasn't as projecting potentially with herself.
Right, because, I mean, she did, like, stay in the house and, like, cook meals and stuff like that. And given how much Chi-Chan was freaking out, then it would make sense for her to, like, at least initially see it in that light and be like, oh, that's what it is.
Chi-Chan didn't know she was there before Emi met her. So that's not, that wasn't how that worked.
Yeah, okay, that's right. That's right.
Anyhow, this was a fun episode.
It was.
Looking forward to the next one and see if our crazy theories are right. I think they are. I think we like nailed both of it on the head right there.
I want to see a magical showdown between the McDonald's and Sentucky Fried Chicken.
I love all the names that try to avoid copyright stuff by doing that. That's just genius. Maybe Moonbucks Coffee.
Yeah. Maybe there will be a Pizza Hut that will move in down the street, and like CC will be,
and it'll be like Pizza Tent or something,
something like that. There'll be some Code Geass characters in there. Oh
my god, no.
just like a basic cameo.
I don't think this is Sunrise or whatever studio did Code Geass. No, I don't. Anyhow, guys, if you want to see the next episode's reaction discussion right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access. You watch full-length reactions there, where we see our ridiculous, out-of-breath laughter at the first pre-scene of the credits here. You can also get on our Discord, where we have like little events that we're brewing up to with factions and stuff. You can also chat with us there about basically anything.
Whatever.
And yeah, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.